All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first broadcast, first professionally live broadcast of the Clearwater Academy Knights game. I'm Jeff Feldman, and this is Argy Radani.
Good to see you today, Jeff. It's a beautiful day. Field conditions are a bit wet, but we're ready to get after it. Excited for the 2018 season to start today.
All right, we got an exciting game today. The Knights are playing Poinciana. And what do we know about Poinciana High School?
Well, we know they're a big high school team located in the Kissimmee, Florida area. From the looks of it, they look to have a big roster and maybe 60, 70 guys, something like that. Public school team. We know their quarterback is a junior, Colton Richards. From what I've seen, he's got a good arm, ready to get after it. So it'll hopefully be an exciting game.
Yeah, I think Colton wears number 15. He's a huge Tim Tebow fan.
Huge Tim Tebow?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because I see him wearing number 12. Looks like he's the Tom Brady fan, Jeff.
Really?
Yeah.
Then he's switched. Used to be a Tim Tebow fan. That's new. I better check my roster here. All right, so, and I think the Poinciana Eagles have a new coaching staff this year, all brand new.
Yeah, I think they made some changes after the last year. Really, they seem to be excited. I didn't have a chance to talk to them pregame, but from what I've heard, they are ready to have a good start to the season as well.
But the Knights lost to them last year, right around this time, about a year ago.
About a year ago, I must have missed that game, but I think, you know, our boys are ready. We got a lot of talent on their squad, and they're ready to get after it.
And so, how do our Clearwater Academy Knights look for this year?
Well, if we know one thing about Knights football, Jeffrey, is that we like to score a lot. We like to play fast. We like to, you know, have a lot of balls thrown in the air, ready to you know, spread it out, get all the receivers involved. And you know, our young quarterback coming down to his freshman year threw for 3,200 yards on the season, and he seems excited and ready to go.
That's fantastic. And the coach, Jesse Chinchard, tells me this is the hardest schedule the Knights have ever faced this year.
Yeah. I mean, they've a lot of big schools we're playing today. It's this year, we're, you know, facing IMG in a few weeks. They're their B team, so we're in for a show, and hopefully we can come out, play hard, stick to the game plan, and execute.
Well, I think we're looking to position ourselves as a team to be reckoned with.
I think so too. We're trying to make some noise in the county. Absolutely.
All right. So what do we see? What do you see as the keys to the game today?
The keys for the Knights are definitely going to be on the front foot of the game, basically. So we're going to want to establish the run, make sure, you know, some of our zone reads and all that stuff are working well. And then just playing fast, hitting hard. That is always a big key with Knights football, is that we want to put up points, play good defense, get after the ball. And on the other side, they have a decent air attack from what I've heard from the young junior quarterback. So they're going to have to try to offset, you know, some of the things that we do on offense with their offense as well. Try to, you know, keep the score close, trade scores if you say well.
Right, and I think takeaways are going to be a real key today, right?
100%. As always, the turnover battle in football. If you win the turnover battle, you're generally going to win the games. So.
Right, and I think, again, Coach Jesse says that the key is going to be executing their game plan tonight.
Absolutely.
And executing to perfection.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you know, game one of the season, coaches always want perfection, but generally speaking, you see a lot of sloppiness, balls on the ground. So I believe it'll take a few minutes to get into the game, you know, the first hit of the year. But yeah, I mean, if they can execute today, hold on to the ball, we're going to have a good chance to win.
All right, good. So let's go over some of the Knights players.
Absolutely.
You know, we can talk a little bit. I think we can talk about CO.
Yeah.
I might need to do a little bit more practice on that last name, but If anybody's listening from American Samoa, I apologize, but Sio Nofagatoda, and Sio's committed to Indiana.
Yeah, he's one of our bigger time recruits. He had a number of Division I offers, landed on Indiana in the off season. So excited to see him. He's a big kid, 6'3", 300 and something odd pounds. You'll see him on the defensive line doing a lot of the dirty work in there, but he's a big time player.
And everybody in his family is an athlete.
Really?
Everybody's an athlete, and he played rugby growing up.
Yeah, not too surprising to hear. I know those Samoan, small island, but they somehow breed these massive athletic beings. So yeah, not surprising to hear.
Yeah, they actually, American Samoa sends a lot of people to the NFL.
Yeah, I know a few guys. Manti Te'o comes to mind. I know
the most famous guy, that defensive guy who was a wizard on the Steelers. What was his name?
Oh yeah, Troy Polamalu.
Troy Polamalu was from American Samoa, right?
Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, 100%.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Jorgen Gulbrandsen. He's from Norway, where he played on the national team.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's coming into the season. He's been playing full-time linebacker. Bigger kid, fast, can move well. Seeing the body on him, he's definitely going to be a hard-hitting linebacker for the Knights.
Yeah, and how about Ludovic Choquette? And again, I'm going to have to apologize to my French-Canadian connections there if I did not pronounce Choquette properly.
No, it's Ludovic Coquette, I believe.
Coquette, okay.
I think that makes sense.
Tell me about Ludovic.
Yeah, so one thing interesting about this guy, he's actually a competitive weightlifter.
Really?
Yeah, he performs all the bigger lifts, the power cleans, the squats, and he's going to play running back for the Knights. So, it'll be interesting to see how he reads and gets in and out of holes, but hopefully he could do a good job for us.
I've heard he has great vision.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about Curvins. Okay?
Curvins. You guys will definitely see
Curvins Bonhomme.
Yeah,
if I'm saying that, and I apologize, Canada, again.
Yeah, no, this kid, I remember going into the first practice I watched him perform at. You just look at him, and he's got an NFL body. He's about 6'2", 230 pounds or so, and he is an absolute monster. Bench presses 225, 22 times. Quick, can jump.
That's good enough for the NFL Combine.
I mean, right? I'm pretty sure that's up there.
Just to let people know, when I say NFL Combine, I mean it's good enough to make it into the NFL, basically.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's a big, strong kid, ready. I'm excited to see what he can do.
And he's committed to Indiana, right?
Yeah, he, along with Sio, who you mentioned earlier, both committed to Indiana this past summer. I believe he had somewhere around 20 Division I scholarships, so yeah, he's a talent for sure.
And he can even dunk a basketball.
I mean, when you're that big and that strong, if you're not able to dunk a basketball, it's a...
I don't know, for a big guy like that,
Yeah, absolutely.
But, all right, who else can you tell me about then? We have a lot of returning players.
Yeah, a lot of returning players. A few of the same names that you've seen before. Lucas Danzani coming back in at quarterback. Officially now a freshman after being an 8th grader last year. Passed for 3,200 yards, I believe, last season. So, I'm personally really excited to see what he can bring to the team this year.
That was number 2 in the state of Florida, the over 3,000 yards.
Yeah.
And in fact, he was ranked one of the top high school quarterbacks in the country for 2022.
For his graduating class. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Good to hear.
And but I know we're expecting even a better season from him.
Absolutely.
This year.
I mean, 1 year, knows the offense a bit more, and just getting some game time. That is the most important thing, is getting the game time. Knowing where the pressure is coming and getting rid of the ball to the guys who make plays for us. Another kid I wanted to talk about is Kody Nichols.
Cody,
coming into his junior year. This is a kid that grew up, in the school, came there when I believe he was 5 or 6 years old. So I'm excited to see what he can do at defensive back. Coach Feldman tells me that if there's anyone around the ball on defense, it's always him. So he's a threat to take it away at any given moment.
Yeah, I think we can expect to see him around the ball all the time.
Yep, totally agree.
And Cody single-handedly is responsible for keeping that night spirit light and
100%.
And pretty humorous.
Yeah, he's definitely a jokester. Agreed.
Yes. All right, so good. I think we're probably getting ready for the national anthem. Any other players that you'd like to highlight before we go on?
Not at the moment, but I think the boys they're ready to get after it. New uniforms, everyone feels good, so it'll hopefully be a good contest. Hopefully, a good hard-fought game on both sides.
Well, we've got somebody who's not flying tonight, but has also committed to Pittsburgh, and that's Jared Wayne.
Yeah, receiver. He is, I believe, he was voted one of the top players in Canada. So
yes.
He unfortunately is inactive tonight, but in the coming weeks, I'm sure we'll see him making some plays.
Yes, that's right. He was along with Curvins.
Yeah,
these guys.
Yeah. Two Canadian studs.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. All right. Good. I think we're going to get ready for the national anthem at this point, and we'll be back with you pretty soon. See you soon. All right. Hi guys. We're getting some chat on the live feed. Mike Jacobson says, "Let's go Knights," and we've been getting quite a bit about number 24, Jaden Vera. Excuse me, that's not number 24. Sorry. Number 24 is that's Jorgen Gulbrandsen. Okay, so that's on Jorgen. What else we have on here, Argy?
See a few shout outs from Gabriel, number 9, rooting for one of the kids. Prince is gonna kill it from all 2-time. Prince's number is number 4.
Yeah. So what?
Be playing DB.
Tell me about Prince.
Prince, don't know. I believe he's a newer kid. Don't know a ton about him, but I believe he's a bigger corner, about 6'1", 6'2", something like that. And he, from what I know, he moves really well. Has good hips, and he is ready to get after it.
Yeah, he's tall and rangy. I know that, and is looking to garner some college interest, some Div 1 interest. And those not familiar with U.S. colleges, when we say Div 1, we mean some of the top college football programs in the United States.
Yep.
All right, what else we have on our feed?
A lot of fans coming out to cheer on the Knights. Another Jurgen from Sander. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Hopefully, we'll make some plays. Knights got a gem in Javon Jacobson. Oh, Canada. David Knight shouting out Javon.
And shout out for Devontae. That's Devontae Turner, who starts on both sides of the ball. All right. Looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem, and we'll be back with you in a moment. Now. All right, so captains have come out to midfield. The ref tonight is Sean Glenn. The umpire is Greg Pippins. The line judge is Dean Davis. Linesman is Curtis Goss. And the back judge is Aaron Davis.
Should be having the national anthem up in a minute here.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we're all together. We're all together. Everybody can hear everybody.
All right, here's the national anthem now. Who's doing the national anthem?
Ceci Payne.
You could say it. Ceci Payne on the national anthem. All right, I got a question from Sander, and Sander, I'm not going to try to say your last name, but will we be live streaming every night's game live? That's the plan. That is the plan. Hopefully that is going to work out well.
No, it's not. You have to have internet plus stop. You have to have both. You have to have the internet first.
Sahan coming in with the comment. She sounds like Adele. Sign her up. I'll make sure to pass that on for her.
Yeah, Yassine also said it was an amazing performance. All right, so exciting, getting ready for the kickoff.
All right, kickoff coming up shortly here. Looks like the Knights are kicking off. Back to return for the Eagles, I believe, is number 3, Jonathan Sanchez.
So the Knights did a lot of onside kicks last year. What are we expecting to see tonight?
I'm not too sure. We'll see how this first one plays out. I'm not sure if they have a guy who can. Oh, it looks like
it's an onside kick.
Recovered
by Poinciana. Who is that recovered the ball for Poinciana?
I believe it was number 6 or 5. I wasn't quite sure. I didn't see who got it.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Knights.
For the Eagles, I believe, no? Yeah, their ball.
I'm sorry, for the Eagles on their own 42-yard line.
All right, let's keep an eye out for our big D tackle, CO. Let's see if he can cause some pressure up the middle here.
3-3.
Here's a snap. It's a run. About 4 yards on the play.
Had a decent hold there. Did what he could.
Who made that stop?
I didn't see.
It looked like CO was definitely in the play.
Yeah, CO was definitely in. I think one of the linebackers came off the flank there. So from what I can see is that the Knights are lined up in a 4-2-5. So that basically means 4 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs.
All right, that was a nice stop there. Who made that stop?
Looks like Jabril was in there. We have an injured player on the play. Injured player on the play.
Who was that on the injury? Did you see who that was?
Looks like Jejuan Sparks. Oh, gets up clean. Looked worse than it is.
Yeah,
so
Juwan.
Got a better play.
Juwan Sparks. You know they Sparky, and Juwan is really as strong as they come in stopping the run.
Yeah, it looks like
he is a young man's Vince Wilfork. That Sparky.
He's a big boy. That's
I hope
sure.
he's okay. Tons of Div 1 schools are watching him.
So it looks like the game plan to start out from the Eagles is to want to try to establish the run early. Here they're out in the gun. Twins right. Looks like the Knights are in man coverage.
Okay, the ball is loose. It's loose. Knights ball. Knights ball. Touchdown by Lamine Kawanda.
Wow, great play. Heads up play for him there. Ball squirmed around a bit, but he was able to scoop and score.
They're going to be celebrating tonight in Bergamo, Italy. That's where Lamine comes from.
Yeah, all the way from Europe.
And his parents are from Africa. I don't know if they're watching tonight. I hope they are.
Good play. Heads up play. We usually, I know the Knights have a term there. It's either a city ball or a country ball. He decided it was a country ball and scooped it up. So what that basically means, city ball, you want to fall on it. Country ball, he wants to scoop and score. Good play there.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Knights are going for 2.
Lamine played well last year for the Knights. They think he can maybe develop into a Div 1 prospect this year.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good body. He's long, super long, moves really well as well. So hopefully, he can have a good season and hopefully show out for some schools.
All right, who is in the back for the Knights?
That's number 9. Number 9.
That's Ludovic.
Penalty on the play. False start.
5 yards against the Knights. False start.
All right, looks like they're.
For those not familiar with football, that means they moved too soon and they got a penalty of 5 yards. Passing play.
Looks like they got the conversion there.
They got the conversion. They got the 2 points. And sorry, we missed that play.
Good rollout play there.
Who was it to? Who was it to?
Couldn't get a number on that play. All right, Knights kicking off again.
Who was the 2-point conversion to?
AJ Menaul.
It was AJ. So AJ Menaul, and AJ has been with the team for a while. Normally best known for his defense, one of the best tacklers on the team. Really, really tough for a guy that does not have some of the same stature that you see with some of these other players out here.
Yeah, but you know the one thing you'll get out of AJ is that he'll play hard, not give up, and he's a sure tackler. So he's a tough kid. Maybe small, but he's a tough kid.
All right, so we have a new kicker this year. And, Knights recover the onside kick.
I'm not sure if that went 10 yards, but we'll see. Looks like it went 10 yards. Good recovery there. Number 8, Javon on the recovery.
All right, so that play will stand. So that was a fine onside kick. This is a new kicker, is Pablo Araya, and Pablo's from Barcelona, Spain.
Definitely a lot of kids from all over the world.
He actually played for the European Warriors last year, which was an all-star team that competes all over Europe.
Wow, it's good to hear it.
Pablo Araya, that was quite a kick. All right, 1st and 10 now. Eagles ball.
Knights ball.
Knights ball, sorry. It's a run. I think that is AJ, right?
Nope, that was Ludovic on the carry. Yeah, it looked like he had kind of a hole there on the read option, but couldn't find it. Good play by the linebacker there.
All right, and the ball is going to Austin. So that is AJ now.
Wow.
Surprising speed by AJ.
Yeah, they came out quickly, no huddle. Had the slot receiver come in motion, just a little pitch off, and he was able to take it up the sideline for a decent chunk.
All right, it's a pass to AJ.
And they seem to be feeding him here. Little tunnel screen right there. Gains about 6 yards. Yeah, AJ can just kind of do it all. He's a very, very quick in short spaces. Played running back, plays
I
receiver.
think they're going to give it to Ludovic now. Yes,
Yeah.
I guessed that right. So Ludovic is around the left end. Gained several yards on the play.
We got 3rd.
All right,
Knights are getting
second down. And let's
see if they move the chains
They
here.
might be
It was
moving.
close.
1st and goal.
First
So
and
that's
goal.
1st and goal for the Knights.
And the Knights are playing quick. Not huddling really. Just kind of getting the plays from the sideline. Luca's doing a good job of making sure everyone knows what they're up to.
All right, it's a pass.
Incomplete. I think he was trying to go back to AJ there. That's one thing you want to do with Luca's not the biggest quarterback, is roll him out, have him able to, see the whole field.
Yeah, there was
make some easy throws for him.
There was a flag on this play, so there's a penalty coming up here. We're going to see what it is.
I think it might be in the area of holding.
So that was a hold, and so it's 10-yard penalty. And it's Ludovic, and he's got an opening. He's going to score. He's going to just walk in.
Wow.
Ludovic Coquette.
So yeah, similar concept, a little inside zone running. As soon as he broke that first level and the linebackers made a cut and was able to get to the outside. Great vision by him there.
That's his vision. That's Ludovic has got unbelievable vision.
Very well executed play there.
All right, looks like the Knights are going for 2. And a handoff to Ludovic again, and he gets in easily on that.
Yeah, he had a tackler draped over him, kind of shrugged him off, and was able to stand up into the end zone.
Right. And Knights 16, and Eagles nothing.
Let's see if they elect an onside kick again.
I think they're going to probably continue that for the moment.
Yeah, it seems to be every year a similar strategy to try to get the ball back, keep the defense off the field.
All right. And now it's a full kick. Crosses the 36-yard line and is knocked out of bounds by the Knights.
Flag looked like maybe a hold or a block in the back. We'll see what the ref determines there. Good return. Had a slight angle and got the most he could.
Sander is asking, is it possible to buy a Knight shirt online? I'm not sure, Sander, but I would recommend you email Clearwater Academy. You could probably send that to info@clearwateracademy.org or clearwateracademyinternational.org. Just info@clearwateracademy.org. Just send that in, and they'll let you know about that. And Sahand writes that she wants to see the Knights start selling a number 24 shirt, which is, of course, Jorgen Goldbrandon's number. I can understand that. And I'll let the school know your request.
All right.
Eagles ball.
They're pinned deep here.
Pinned deep from the penalty. It's a passing play. Incomplete.
It just looked like a three-step drop, trying to throw the quick hook on the far side of the field there. Just, I think his shoulders might have been leaning back too far. The ball just sailed a bit on him there. But yeah, we'll see. Second and 10. That penalty kind of hurt them off the gate here. They're starting deep in their own territory.
You're telling your secrets now. You're telling your secrets now. Yeah, I'm on the clock.
And looks like we got another penalty on the play. So, did you see what that was for? It looks like 5 yards. So we got still first down, first and 15 now.
I believe it was a legal formation. Maybe not enough guys on the line. I couldn't quite catch a signal from the referee there.
All right.
So they're lined up in the weak eye. Yeah, and this is typical for first games. You know, fumbled snap there. Usually, first game of the year, you know, you'll see some some of those types of things. Just not crisp on every center quarterback exchange, etc.
Yeah, but that was a tremendous stop by Juwan Sparks, and I'm glad to see him back in the lineup after he was shaken up earlier. All right, here's a pass play.
It looked to be a bit of miscommunication. Looks like the receiver. Third and long here. Let's see if they decide to air it out or if they want to play for some field position.
Yep. Just a handoff and stuffed again by Juwan Sparks. Sparky is playing lights out.
Him and the defensive end really shut that play down right at the line of scrimmage.
Who was that? Who else was in?
Number 60, Jerry or Gary? I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Jerry, I think.
Yeah, Jerry Theodore.
Right.
Came in big on the stop there. They just blew up their right side of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Jerry's got a high energy motor, and he's looking for a breakout season this year.
All right, so back to return, we have Pablo Arrea. This is the kid from Spain, I believe, from Barcelona.
Yeah, this is our kicker.
Yep. Short punt.
Not much of a punt.
You know, one of the biggest gripes with coaches is that you saw one of the Knights players trying to go after that ball there. You just let that whole thing go. And every time the ball is floating on the ground, people want to try to run up and grab it, and that's where mistakes happen. Luckily, the ball got out of bounds, and they are able to reset and go back on offense.
I see. All right, first and 10 now for the Knights, and they're on the Eagles' 38-yard line. Another scoring opportunity for the Knights.
Let's see if they come out back in that hurry-up offense that we saw them earlier. I don't anticipate any changes, but not sure if they want to slow it down or not. They were moving well, running the ball there. You know, a little bit of kind of trickier plays. You know, a little motion action on the end around, and just quick offense. That's the name of the game for Knights football.
All right, Knights getting ready to snap the ball. By the false start by the Knights, that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Bring them back to the 43-yard line of the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like either the right guard or the center might have flinched just a bit early there. Yeah, just typical of these first games again.
Nervous
little
jitters
mistakes
on the first game.
Yeah, first time hitting someone not on your team.
All right, it's a pass, and that is to
Jurgen. Yep, first catch of the day for him. I know you got a lot of people watching, big fans of him out in Norway. So glad to see him, get involved early.
Well, I think a few more like that, maybe the school might come with a Jurgen jersey for sale.
Yeah.
All right, back for a pass. It's a deep one. He's got a man.
Oh. Yeah, he just didn't look it in there. I think that was Jabril wide open. Did the hard part. Beat the defender, but
that was Jabril.
Just needed to look that one in. Yeah, Jabril. I saw him a few months ago in practice, and he's one of the faster kids on the team. So he's able to take the top off the defense.
Well, the ball was perfectly laid out there.
I think there was a flag on the play there, Jeff. Oh yeah, we have a flag on the sideline here. Looks like illegal formation. Yeah.
All right, well, that play wouldn't have counted anyway, even had Jabril caught the ball. Jabril's brother graduated from FIU as a starting corner.
Yeah, I believe he has pro dreams for himself as well. So hopefully he can.
There goes Ludovic around the left side, gains about 5 yards.
Yeah, similar. It was on the toss there. Not something you always see, but he was able to find an alley there and pick up a good chunk. Now they're in third and manageable. Whole playbook is open.
Watch jumping offside.
We got about 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and this is, for a kid like Luca, Jesse's able to go anything he wants to here. Coach Chinchar.
All right, Luca rolling out. He's got a man incomplete. Or was it?
Yeah, incomplete.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Yeah, I think tight window to fit it in. But if he could have get his shoulders more downfield there, he would have been able to complete that pass a bit more easily.
That was an attempt to pass to Jaden. Jaden Mortley, and he's an exciting wide receiver.
You haven't seen too much of him tonight, but it's the way it goes. 3rd drive of the game.
All right, rolling out again, Luca, and almost picked off.
Ball just kind of sailed on him there. Similar thing I said on the last play is when you're rolling out as a quarterback, you want to turn your shoulders downfield. So as you step and move, you're able to get the ball on a correct line.
He intended to pass to Ludovic. I don't know if you saw that, and it sailed right over Ludovic's head.
I believe that was actually intended for Jorgen. Big 2-4.
Was it Jorgen?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Sometimes here with you, Jeff, I don't know if we're watching the same game. So turnover on downs. Let's see if the Eagles can get something going on offense here. They've sputtered a bit out the gate. Again, you see them lined up in the eye. Yeah, they're just having a rough go of it there.
Yeah, the Eagles are. That was stuffed again. And who was in on that tackle?
I believe it was the combo again of Lamine and who was Jawan? Yeah, Sparky. I like that. It's a good nickname, Sparky. Yeah,
Jawan Sparks.
They're just doing work on that right side of the line of scrimmage. They're blowing up the guard and the right tackle and able to get in there and make a play. So same formation they're lined up in. Balanced, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. Lamine again. Wow. He's having a day. Having a day off the edge there. Didn't bite for the fake. Quarterback was trying to roll out, but he had nowhere to go there. So 3rd and long. Let's see if they just try to run it and have an easier punt, play for some field position. Let's see if they try to get half and maybe go for it on 4th down.
Well,
looks like they're running the ball.
Running and gain us several yards on the play. And
that's the first time you hear us calling Curvin's. Curvin's right there in on the tackle. So yeah, I mean, first play we've seen him make. Looks like they're getting ready to punt.
That
the ball
was
again.
Zykel O'Donnell with the ball for the Eagles, tackled by Curvins.
Yeah, I mean, good play. Makes it a bit more manageable if they can try to, pin him somewhere around the 30-yard line of the Knights and have, some field to work with on defense. They've kind of really gotten a bad luck on field position so far.
Oh, that's a very good punt this time for the Eagles. Lands at the Knights' 42-yard line, where they'll take over 1st and 10.
And I believe that was their quarterback who punted Colton. I think that's a common thing you see in high school football.
The reason quarterback, our kicker is also the best long snapper.
Oh man!
I don't have anybody else that can snap the ball, so our kicker is actually having the long snap.
So yeah, just a word from the Eagles coach, who's letting us know that the long snapper is the best kicker, but he's also one of the only kids who can get it to the punter effectively. So that's why they have the quarterback punting. All right, 1st and 10. Same formation we've seen all day. Twins left with an H-back.
That's a sack on Luca Stanzoni, the quarterback.
Yeah, great pressure off the backside of the line of scrimmage. I saw Luca peek to the single receiver side. He wanted to throw it looked like I think a go route, but the receiver ran a slant and just kind of messed up the timing there. I believe that was 55 on the tackle for the Eagles.
Isaiah Barrios.
Yeah, made a good play there.
1st and 13. Luca's looking to go deep. Overthrows his man.
That's one of those things. It's when your guy is faster than the defensive backs on the opposing side, or you think they're faster, you kind of just want to throw it to a spot. But if you had looked, he was not quite even with them there with the defensive back, the receiver. And he just kind of overthrew it there, threw it to a spot, and it's kind of the way it goes.
Right. And who was that intended for? Did you see?
It was Kody Nichols, defensive back.
Cody.
But he comes in, and he's a kid who's really improved.
He can play both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and he's kind of grown into his body too. He's quick. Quick little screen to Ludovic. Stopped quickly after about a gain of maybe 5. Yeah, it was the corner of the linebacker really got after it there from the Eagles defense. Good play.
All right, that brings up 3rd and about 13. All right, screen to Ludovic. He's gains 1st down. Knocked out of bounds.
Again, you see that's Jorgen again. He's coming across the middle. He's kind of playing a hybrid tight end H-back position for the Knights. And he was able to find an opening and
that was
1st down
Jorgen,
and
and I said Ludovic again. Okay.
Again, Jeff, are we watching the same game?
No, it was Jorgen. That's right. Well, they're only one number off. That's,
Excuse me. One's got a 2 and a 4, and the other one's got a 9.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, bad snap.
Knights recover the ball.
Yeah, just again, fumbled snap. Typical. Looks like he just wasn't either ready for it or went a bit left on him. Not common. You see Dimmy, our big time center there, messing up snaps. He generally does a good job getting them back there.
Does not look like we'll get a snap off before the end of the quarter. And so we'll be right back. All right, we're back with you.
All right, second and about 20. Looks like second about 25. So probably looking to air it out here. Trips right.
All right, short gain, 3 yards.
And that's the first time I believe we see Zach Fesh back in the game. He's
Was that Zach who caught that ball?
Yeah, him and Luca have they've grown up together, same age, so it's good to see that combo coming out in fruition here.
Yeah, Zach's at Clearwater Academy since he's a baby.
Yeah.
And that guy's got some hands though as a receiver.
Yeah, definitely has great hands. Good.
All right,
good at running
Luca
routes.
airing it out, incomplete.
Yeah, again, I wanted to go to AJ there. That's one of those things when it's third and long, and generally the Knights go for it on fourth. So if they can get half, that's always the goal when you're at third and long. Try to get half, and then tackle the second part again on fourth down. But looks like they're going to go for it here. Fourth and about 20. That's an interesting call here, but.
All right, Luca in the backfield. Here's a snap and a fumble. And quite a tackle.
Big tackle by number 52 out there. Wow, he just kind of suplexed him.
That is Quaylen Hill of the Eagles.
Yeah,
with a big hit.
Big hit, big play. And they, the Eagles did their job there. They got off the field, had him in, big fourth and long. And that's just one of those things where, you kind of stay back at the sticks. And he was able to make a play on the fumbled snap there. So.
Well, and, a lot of people would probably say the Knights should have punted. But I don't even know if they have a punter on the team.
We don't. Ever since my playing days, we've never had a punter on the field or even on the team. So, it's just kind of the motto. You want to go after it. You see them onside kick, go for it on fourth down. That's kind of the game plan, in and out. You want to have the ball on offense as much as possible.
An incomplete pass.
It's broken up by Jabril Muhammad. He's a kid who has aspirations to go out and play in the next level. Quick guy, very, very quick, great hips. Some of the best hips I've seen. Previously coaching and playing, he's got super fluid motion. Is able to change direction.
Might have
quickly.
to do with the fact that he's a member of a dance team a step dance team that performed competitively. No joke, I'm serious.
Man.
Yes.
The blitzing linebacker. That was a blitzing linebacker. Yep.
So
that was big Curvin's getting in there.
Linebacker right to the
Blitz right through the A gap there. He was able to make a tackle for a loss here. Looks like 3rd and 12 coming up. Third and long.
He's going to air out the ball. Long pass. And a big catch.
Wow, great adjustment by the receiver there. I think he was just out of bounds.
Are they calling it incomplete?
Yeah, looks like he was just out of bounds. But great effort by the receiver there. Was able to flip his hips back.
That was Jonathan Sanchez of the Poinciana Eagles.
Hey, he's a bit unlucky there to not get in bounds. I think maybe he didn't have a ton of room.
That actually did look. I didn't see that he was out, but
yeah, maybe it must have been a bit of.
Nice ball.
Call.
All right, we have a second and long here. Wait. Oh, looks like the Knights took over on downs there after a high snap.
All right, that was Ludovic around the left side.
Again, Jeffrey, I don't know if we're watching the same game.
Okay, I keep mixing up that number. I'm sorry.
AJ Menaul on the end around there. Gained about, looks to be 16, 17 yards off the end around. That's, yeah, AJ is one of those guys they like to use in a ton of different spots. You know, able to come across the formation and take a little, you know, pitch, handoff, whatever.
All right. Now I'm going to say this one was Ludovic.
There you go. Well done, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Well done. Looks like he had maybe a hole there if he cut up, but he tried to cut out instead. Short game.
Do you like the numbers involved? Numbers involved? Numbers involved.
All right.
Wow. Wow, what a run. What a run. Javon on the carry there. He little inside zone to the left, made one cut, made the defender miss, and he was gone. Quick burst out of his first cut there. Super play, well done.
So that was Javon Jacobson.
Yeah, good play. You know, normally see him on the other side of the ball, but you know this is common for Coach Chinchar. He likes to get his athletes in the mix. Anyone who can you know, knows how to take a handoff and make one or two guys miss, he does. He gets them in there.
You know, Javon's older brother played defensive tackle for the Buffalo Bills and is now a professional coach. And the extra point is good for the Knights.
So wait,
and that was Pablo Araya with the kick.
His brother played D tackle for the Bills, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. His brother. In fact, his brother even came out and did some work with the defensive line for the Knights, and really helped out Coach David shore up his defensive line.
Well, I know that's definitely a privilege, not only for the coaches but for the kids. Have someone, you know, with some sort of authority and kind of knows what they're talking about. So good for them. Good for them. Cool experience, I'm sure, and even cooler experience for Javon having a big bro play, you know, in the big leagues, NFL.
All right, I have a message from Sahand. That's Sahan Ramos Garcia. She wants everybody to know that Jorgen is the most talented athlete in Norway.
Well, all right. I'm sure Mr. Lewandowski from the national team. Oh no, that's Poland. I'm sorry, it's wrong country there. Well, you might be right. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen so far in the game, they play him in a ton of different spots. He's able to take handoffs, more of like a tight end figure because he's got a big body, but he's doing well so far.
Down. That's okay, number 25.
All right, there's 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. 8.5 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, and now for the Eagles, you know, down three scores, they need to get something going in on offense. You know, hopefully so they come back at halftime, and you know, they can kind of get some momentum going into halftime. If they have a good drive here, at least hopefully get 6 points, they'll be you know, right back into this game. So let's see if they can muster some good work on offense.
But they have a long way to go. Looks like they pinned them deep on the kickoff, 15-yard line. Their own 15, 85 yards to go.
It looks like the Knights have a player coming on late there. Looks like Jorgen's coming in and play some linebacker.
Almost picked off. Almost picked off by...
Is that Javon again?
Yes.
Wow. See, this is where you normally see him on the defensive side of the ball, playing corner, defensive back. So, yeah, he had a good hit at that. You just got to look these balls in. It's one thing that you coach every kid is, before you make, you know, trying to run for a touchdown, you got to look the ball in. Oh, he had a man open. He had a man open wide down on the. Looked like he ran a corner route.
Cesar
Caesar.
Okay. Caesar.
Come on, Jeffrey.
Okay.
Do we have the same roster here?
Well, come on now. So you pronounce it next time, you know.
Yeah, he looks like he had a man on a corner route there, and all the defenders flooded to that short side. If he had just held on for another maybe half a second, he had a chance to get a big play.
That's going to get picked. That's picked by Kody. That's Kody Nichols.
And I believe that one might be coming back. Looks like they might get him on a... I believe they might get him on a roughing the passer. Looks like he might have hit him up high there. One of the defensive ends, but nonetheless, good play by Kody. Turn
yeah, but you know, that's what we were saying before the game. Nobody takes the ball away more than Kody, and gets around that ball all the time.
Yeah, I mean, if there's someone making plays on defense, interceptions, he's definitely the guy.
Yeah. All right, so that play obviously coming back.
Now let's see what the referee's calling here. It looks like to be some confusion on both sides. Looks like the Knights offense is on the field. Yeah, that play, the interception came back. No, a little bit of confusion here. No, so there was a penalty after the interception. It looks like. Or no? There was a penalty.
There was a roughing the passer penalty against the Knights.
Yeah, and it looked like he hit him high in the head there after he already got rid of the football. And that's, you know, one thing that is a point of emphasis for all referees now is watching the helmet-to-helmet contact. So they'll reset. So there was a fumble, but it looks like maybe a false start or a delay of game or something. Now it looks like there was a flag for either illegal formation.
And it's a turnover, and it's Knight's ball.
Yeah, I think that was Big C on the recovery there. And I think, again, Lamine is just everywhere on the defensive line. He came in, forced the fumble, and Big C was able to pounce on it there. So I explained earlier about a city ball or a country ball. So that is what you call a city ball. You want to just land on it and get possession for your offense to go out and try to score here.
And the handoff is to Ludovic.
Second down. Number 10. Setback.
All right, and it's a throw. Incomplete. Favor of the Knights.
And it'll move the chains, most importantly.
And it's first and 10.
A big fourth and 1 there.
There's a timeout on the field.
Here's what it looks like. It's looking horrible.
Sorry, a bit of a technical difficulty. The screen should have brightened up for you now, folks.
Third down. 1 click to go.
So that was a big second down carry there by Ludovic.
And again, they keep feeding the ball to Ludovic.
That was a great push up front there by the Eagles defensive line. You got to fired off the ball there, was able to stop that play. Now they have a big 4th and short coming up for the Knights on the 5-yard line. Let's see if they can punch us in, Jeff.
I have a question by somebody here on the feed. How old are these athletes? These are all high school students. They're generally 14, 18 years old. Another nice run by Ludovic. Was that Ludovic?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's see if he got enough. I don't think he did, Jeff. Wow, big stop there by the Eagle defense.
That was a 4th down?
Yeah, that was 4th and
That's
short.
going to be a turnover on downs then. Eagles ball.
A great stop by their defense there. They were able to get out wide, and the corner, the linebacker came in and made the play.
Second down for the Eagles. Second and 11. All right, the Eagles are going to have to start getting something here on offense with only 3.5 minutes left in this half.
Yeah, first things first, they want to get out of their own goal line area here.
Dangerous place to be.
We have a late flag coming in on the play. I believe there might have been some extracurriculars after that play. It didn't look like too much. Maybe a push or something. Let's see what let's go to the referee's call there.
Looks like, what is that, a chop block, Argy, we're calling?
I think they're calling, I think they're calling a personal foul. That's the indication from the ref.
Personal fouls.
Offsetting. It's offsetting personal fouls, so just going to redo the down then.
Yeah, I'm sure both coaches will have a few words with their players, let them know, hey, after the whistle's blown, just get back to the huddle or to the sideline. That's something, penalties that you can control, and that's just controlling your temper and your head. This is something that I'm sure both coaching staffs on both sides are focused on. So definitely still keeping an eye for that.
Third down.
So it looks like we have a 3rd and long here. 3rd and about, can you see, Jeffrey? It looks like about 11. Yeah, 3rd and 11 or so.
And that was complete.
We'll see. Now that they completed that pass, hopefully they have a bit of room to punt the ball and play some defense on the back end. Try to keep the Knights out for another score here. Let's see if they can get it done on the defensive side of the ball. Starts with a good punt. Need a decent one here.
Let's go, D!
Oh, a bad snap. That's going to be a safety. That's a safety. Safety, and the Knights are going to get 2 points.
Definitely what you didn't want to see if you're for the Eagles.
Yeah, probably the best thing that could have happened.
Now they have a chance to get back out and play some defense, try to keep it a 3-score game. Okay.
All right, the Eagles are getting ready now to kick it off to the Knights.
All right. Knights are taking over at the 40-yard line, it looks like.
Knights ball. First down. 38-yard line.
First and 10 for the Knights from their own 37-yard line.
Now they want to be able to, to get 6 points here at least. They have about, 60-something yards to go. But they'll play fast, continue their offense, and let's see if they can get this in before halftime.
All right, snap to Luca. He's throwing. Quick throw. And it's a completion. Was that to Jabril?
Yes, it was.
And that's a pass to AJ.
Yeah, good play out of him there. He was able to make a few miss, pick up a few extra yards. See, now with less than 2 minutes to go, they have a shot. Oh, might be a flag on the play. Let's go to the referee. So that's an illegal shift there.
All right, the ball's coming back to the Knights' 41-yard line.
Looks like too high.
So it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we had Newton Nick on there. 3rd and 8.
3rd down, late.
3rd and 9. Yeah. Ludovic also had.
Yeah.
Big time play there from number 7 from the Eagles. Ryan Martin came off that edge from his linebacker spot, made a good tackle behind the play there.
Does not look like the Knights are going to end the half with any more points unless they go for quite a big play at this point.
You're gonna have false start.
False start on the Knights. That's going to bring it back, be a 5-yard penalty against the Knights.
And now we're in the realm of maybe they just either try to punt or something, because now if they turn over the ball on downs, the Eagles are going to have a shot.
Well, it is 4th down. It's an interesting call for Coach Jesse Chinchar. Looks like they're just running it out. They're running out the clock.
All right, so the Eagles will have 1 second to work with, I think.
No.
Actually, you should have time. You should have one play.
You think they might have one play coming back.
After the down.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
One play.
You know, it should. Because we get the 1st down.
We should have a play. He was down, and the clock should stop.
So on 4th down, and it's still their ball.
That was for
Oh, okay.
All right, Jess.
No, I think they're having a play coming back here, Jeff.
There's a play coming back.
Maybe not.
untimed down. Untimed down.
Yeah, they're going to have a untimed down here.
All right, there's going to be one more play.
No, looks like they're not giving it to them.
All right, so we thought they were going to call another play, and they did not. So it's halftime,
I'll see you in a little bit.
and we'll see you back here in about 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll keep the cameras rolling in the meantime.
Let's just do that at halftime.
Yeah, I remember.
All right, folks, ready to kick off the second half here in just about a minute. I believe the Knights will be receiving the ball. So what I want to see here from the Eagles, they need to get something going on offense. Defensively, they've actually done well the last 4 or 5 drives, holding to, turnover on downs a number of different times. But they're going to need to score some points if they want to get back into this game. So let's see if they can start out with a 3 and out on defense and go from there.
Yeah, that's where you got. That's where they lined up the last time. I don't know who said it, but that's where they
So kicking off for the Eagles. This will look like number 17, I believe. Connor Beacon. Booming kick. Have a chance to return it. Makes one miss. He's going. Great return there. Did a good job by Jaden Mortley there. Did a good job of finding the first lane, making the first guy miss. Looks like he's going to get it out to about the, I want to say, 37-yard line. Maybe a bit. Yeah, that looks to be about the 37-yard line. Did a good job. He's, one of the things that Coach Chinchar outlined for him is good at making tackles, good in open field. Can make a few guys miss, so did a nice job there.
He really specializes. Jaden specializes in breaking tackles.
Little tunnel screen action there to the slip screen action to AJ Menaul. Not the first time I've heard his number called tonight. I was only able to muster about maybe a yard and a half on the play.
2nd and 8. And that's another throw to AJ again.
Again, we're having some issues with Jeffrey's eyes. That was actually Jorgen. He's not giving the kid credit today.
I don't
He's
get
made
it.
a number of plays.
That's the 4th time I've mixed up Jorgen and AJ. All right, and that's a handoff to Ludovic. Big gain. 1st down, Knights.
He just kind of shoved off the defender there who met him about 5 yards down the field. Was able to kind of have a straight arm or a stiff arm there. Really well done on the play and pick up the 1st down and some more.
Looks like it'll be 1st and 10 from the on the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Let's see if they take a shot here. 40, 1st and 10. Might be a spot they want to go for it all here.
Luke, he is going. Well set up play, just overthrew him slightly. Second
missed him on
and
that.
10. That was a screen to Jabril. No, that was not Jabril.
That was Javon.
That was Javon.
Yeah, I mean, great gang tackling by the Eagles defense there, swarming to the ball, and we're able to stop that play for no gain. So we got a 3rd and long coming. Let's see if they just try to get half here. Maybe one of those short screen passes or little slant patterns that I know Coach Chinchar likes to throw out.
3rd and 11. Luka looking to go deep. He's got a man, and it's complete. Touchdown, Knights.
Wow. What a play by the receiver there. He was able to wrestle the ball away from the defender. His big number 3.
Jaden Mortley.
Well, you know, the coaching staff said he was good at breaking tackles. Broke a few there to scamper away into the end zone. Great job by him on the play.
Fantastic route running by Jaden. Well thrown ball by Lucas Stanzani.
And I believe that's his first touchdown pass of the season.
That I think that is. First touchdown by Luka for the season. Knights are looking to kick for their extra points up, and the kick is good.
It is no good.
No good.
No, it looked like it just went wide right.
It was wide right.
All right, let's see if the Eagles can get something going on offense here. They need points. I think they had a few good looks down the field. They just gotta be able to protect the quarterback, you know, for 3 to 4 seconds to have an option down the field.
25.
We saw
We had
one
25.
receiver.
Yeah, it was 23. We got the safety, and then 6. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what's happening.
It looks right. It was a big drive here.
Pablo Araya looking to kick off. And big booming kick to the Eagles' 5-yard line. What a defensive play by the Knights.
Yeah, good return coverage there. They were able to get a few guys staying in their lane. That's the most important thing on special teams is you want guys staying in their lane. And, you know, even if the returner is able to make one miss, he's got, you know, a number of other guys there. So good job defensively there on the kickoff coverage by the Knights. All right, let's see if they can get something going here.
That's be 1st and 10 for the Eagles from their own 12-yard line.
Yeah, Prince is that. You got it now. You're missing AJ. That's what it was. Yeah, my bad.
Looking to go deep. Picked off by the Knights. That's Kody Nichols. Touchdown, Kody Nichols.
Like we said in the pregame, someone going to be getting the ball on defense. He's the guy they go to, and he just has a nose for the football in the air. Great job.
No one takes that ball away more than Kody. All right, the Knights look like they're going to be lining up for another kick for their extra point. The holder is Lucas Donzani, and the kicker is Pablo Araya. There's a snap and the kick, and
looks like it went right again.
Penalty on the play. It was a false start on the play. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Knights. Going to bring them back 5 yards. They'll have to try again. All right, and they're lining up for the kick again. Here's a snap, and the kick is up, and it is good. That'll be 38-0 Knights. Well, the Knights had a great kicker last year, Lucas Poinciana, but it looks like Pablo is coming out as an excellent replacement as a kicker for the Knights.
Yeah, agreed. 100% agreed. Lucas had the great technique with the onsides. I don't know if Pablo has quite learned yet, but he's got a big leg.
Yeah, another big booming kick by Pablo. Eagles, and taken down at their own 20-yard line.
It's another play there by Javon. He's been around the ball the whole game. Scored once on offense. He's a big time player. Makes plays. That's all you can ask.
Well, it runs in the family with his older brother. Big time defensive player who played for the Bills.
Too wide.
What's up, man? Where you at? You at
5-yard gain for the Eagles.
And you see that's a good play to get them, ahead of the chains. Now you got second and about 6.
Oh man.
You're able to go to a number of different things here.
You got through him.
Okay.
No, he missed it.
Where you at?
Let's see if they can put a drive together.
I didn't see.
Over by where I live, over by the stadium. You tell her to go to that Walmart. Alright.
Eli blocking nobody. Kurt Davis in tackle on that. You'll see it on film. Me,
3rd and 7 for the Eagles coming up.
They called a timeout.
Timeout, Eagles.
Was almost able to evade the pressure there. Just couldn't get one more block, so you can try to scamper for a first down. But looks like it's gonna be maybe
4th down and 6.
Yeah, it looks like he gained 1 on the play. He just hasn't been able to get in any sort of rhythm tonight.
Okay, snapped over the quarterback's head. Knights ball, touchdown, Knights.
No.
No?
Picking up a city ball.
Now tried the old scoop and score, but was able to get brought down.
Or a city ball.
Lamine has been everywhere tonight, making plays on the defensive side of the ball. Scored once. He's just been a force.
All right, looked like he had crossed the goal line with the ball, but did not. But it's a turnover on downs anyway, as that was 4th down. Knights ball will be 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line.
So that would make it, I think, 1st and goal for the Knights.
That is correct. 1st and goal for the Knights on the Eagles' 5-yard line.
I'd like to see them hand it to Ludovic here. He's been working hard all night. Get him in the end zone again. Yeah, and they do. No?
No, there was a fake to Ludovic and a pass.
Intended
Did
for
not hold
for
on to
AJ.
the ball.
There's also
AJ.
a flag on the play. Looks like they're moving back the Knights. I couldn't quite see what the call was on the field there. Looks like maybe a hold. They backed them up to about the 15-yard line there.
Mr. Clean Jr.
All right, it'll be 1st and goal from the 20-yard line.
Cole in the pig.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Knights.
Wow. Was that, I think that was Zach Feshbach getting in the end zone. Yeah, it was Zach.
Zach Feshbach got into the end zone.
Wow, I believe that's his first touchdown of his high school career. Good for him getting in. Was able to, get a good pass. Ran a good route, corner route.
He
Good ball,
really,
good throw.
really knows how to run a route. Zach does.
Yeah, may not be the fastest guy out there, but is disciplined, runs his routes, knows the offense.
Looks like the Knights are lining up again. They're lining up for a kick, single point conversion. It's Pablo doing the kick, and it's up, and it is good. Knights 45 to nothing.
So here, I'd like to see the Eagles get something going. This being, first game of the year, exhibition game. They're gonna have, the rest of their schedule to play, and try to hopefully, build on something for district games coming up, etc. So I'd like to see them get something going on offense, where they haven't been able to do too much tonight.
Gotta give them some time. We'll see what they got.
Yeah.
varsity surely wasn't doing it. Yes, sir. Yes, he was. Yeah, you put too much on him.
All right, the Knights getting set to kick off to the Eagles. And short kick recovered by the Eagles.
Wasn't sure if he was
trying to do an onside kick or not.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be surprising to call an onside kick in this situation.
Maybe missed the ball.
Yeah, it could have been like a pooch strategy or something or other.
Might have been a pooch kick, just didn't want to run back.
Yeah.
All right, looks like on both sides of the ball here, we're going to be seeing a few of the younger players, backups, JV type guys.
All right, timeout on the field.
Coach, they blew the whistle. Coach, they blew the whistle. They blew the whistle. If you're looking for a no, do not want to run a clock. Do not want to run a clock. It's going to be mandatory fourth quarter. No, right. He's going to wait till fourth quarter. We're trying to get plays in.
I'm talking about like that.
No, I understand. No, I got you. But I'm telling you what the coach told me about that. We're going to do it in the fourth quarter.
I got you, man.
He's elected.
It's prerogative.
Your pause, Jeffrey.
That's momentum.
Let's see if we can get some shout outs in the chat. Let's see who we got out there.
We had Aldo Stanzani with a shout out to his son Luca.
Coach Aldo, good hearing from you. Who else we got out there? We got Carson. I think he's been here for most of the stream. Fifi, thanks for tuning in. Eric, thanks for tuning in. Who else we got out there? Jeff, do you want to do any shout outs?
We got Eric Johnson, who's giving a shout out to Mortley.
Shout out to the big boss, Mr. Zweers, Jim Zweers. Hope you're having a good time over there in Vancouver. Big shout out for Jorgen there from Taco Baguette Lude. Okay, that's it name.
And we got a shout out to Devontae Turner.
I got you, David. Shouting him out for you. Oh, big stop there. Jorgen making plays on defense too. Is that the kicker getting in the mix there? I think it was. I mean, kicker / strong safety, able to stop the play in the backfield.
Oh, okay. Looks like the wrong people have.
Jorgen. That's Jorgen. Yeah, there was Jorgen.
And number 25 was in there too. All right, shout out to my son, Devontae. Tim, got you, man. Jaden, shout out to Javon.
Big stop again by the Knights. Flag on the play. It's a face mask against the Knights.
Yassin coming in. Shout out to my man Devontae. I appreciate it. I'm sure he does He's got, gonna appreciate the words. A lot of Devontae fans out here. I like it.
Yeah, he's an exciting player. He starts on both sides of the ball.
Yep. All right, so after the penalty, looks like second and short.
That's a late hit on the Knights.
Yeah, I mean, this is just something you don't want to see. Just a little bit of undiscipline. The guy clearly knee was down, whistle blew, and came in there and laid a late hit. It's just something you don't want to see.
It's going to be a first down for the Eagles on the penalty.
T-Dot shouting out Jejuan. Casper coming in. Shout out to the Viking from Norway. Team Guldbrandsen.
That brings the ball all the way into the Knights territory. Knights 34-yard line. First and 10 Eagles.
Shout out to 613. I believe that's the Toronto area code, I want to say. I'm not sure, though. Is that right? Someone in chat help me out?
No idea, but another shout out for Jorgen. Jorgen Branson is playing his first full season as a linebacker this year.
All right, so we got some Ottawa, Canada in the chat. Yeah, everyone in chat, let us know where you're watching from here.
I think we got so many from Canada, we might have to break out into "Oh Canada" any moment.
You know, Jeff, if you wanna partake, take over the mic, be my guest. I know your vocal cords are working hard.
Oh, Canada.
All right, so we got Ottawa, we got Quebec, a few Torontos, Windsor, Vancouver, BC. Wow, just a lot of Canada, huh? Well, I hope you guys are enjoying. Good run there. Was able to find a hole. Scampered to probably gain of 7 or 8.
Yeah, that was Jaden Vera for the Eagles with a nice run on that play.
We got some Norway in there.
Kick a field goal.
Norway, California.
I'm telling you,
But California, that's a foreign country, isn't it? We got a shout out for Jawan.
I think it's Jejuan. Yeah.
No, Jawan Sparks. We call him Sparky.
From his godson.
From his godson, yeah. I mean, Jawan, nobody could stop the run like Jawan.
Yep. False start. He's on the right tackle there. Or no, right guard. Yeah. So I'm sure both coaching staffs after this game will take a look at the film, see the simple mistakes, things that could be corrected and getting on to the coming weeks.
Who's going to bring up? It's still first down. First
and 10.
First and 15.
First, he did it.
15, and we had a penalty against us.
It's showing first and 10.
Oh, he didn't take the penalty.
Oh, good run there.
Hey, great run. Some flags on the play, though. That was Jaden Vera again.
Wow. He small in stature, but he was able to break the corner there. I believe that run is coming back though, but good play out here. First one, he was first big run of the day there. Good job on his part to find a little space.
And we got a shout out for Jorgen from his
manager
from Magnusburg. So it's going to be a holding call against the Eagles, and it's going to bring up 1st and 20.
You just hate to see it.
Oh, it looked like the Eagles were putting together a drive there.
Yeah. Well, if they did it once, they can do it again.
Well, it's only 1st down. Here's the snap. Another handoff to Jaden Vera.
He's giving them a good look. I believe he's a younger guy. How old was he?
No, he's a senior. Jaden's a senior.
Okay.
Just a little.
It's kind of
quite
like
as big as the rest of the guys on their team.
He's kind of like the AJ on their squad.
Yeah.
All right, you back out. Battery swap.
We got you, T-Dot. I understood you the second time. You good, man.
Oh, the Knights were all over that play.
Third down.
That was Pablo Arroyo in on that tackle. Pablo is the free safety, starting free safety in addition to being the kicker. All right, we got 3rd and about 20 yards to go for 1st down. He's going to throw it complete. Was that Jeremiah Jules?
No, Anthony Holtham on the catch.
Anthony Holtham on the catch for the Eagles.
He was able to make one guy miss. He was able to make one guy miss and pick up, close to 7-8 yards.
All right, 4th down for the Eagles with 17 yards to go for 1st down.
I got a shout out to ye old graybeard. Not sure who you are, but I appreciate the words, man.
Another shout out from Toronto for Devontae. Well, incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Knights.
You know, Jeff, one thing I've been thinking about today is the music choice. I haven't once heard an AC/DC song.
Yeah, but the cheerleaders look good. And look at our announcer there. That's James Parcell, who's dancing with the cheerleaders.
You guys can catch his masterclass on YouTube.
Yeah, that's Silky Money Studios on YouTube. You can
check out
what
it means to be a good father, a marathon runner. Oh.
Big play for the Knights. He's going all the way. That's Kody Nichols. Touchdown.
That's his second one of the day.
Yeah, it looks like Cody is lining himself up for a game ball here.
Yeah, he's had one on defense from pick 6, and now took the screen pass. He showed a good burst there in the second level.
All right, the extra point is up, and it is no good. Extra point was blocked by the Eagles, and the score remains 51-0. And that wraps up the third quarter, and we'll be moving over to the fourth quarter, and we will be right back.
Does anyone have...
All right. We're back in the fourth quarter. The Eagles have a third down upcoming.
3rd and 15.
3rd and 15.
when you're back.
We have Casper writing that there's a rumor that Texas Tech wants to take a look at Jorgen Gulbrandsen. Don't know if that's a true rumor or not.
Yeah, one on both sides.
All right, well, this will bring up about 4th and 20 for the Eagles.
I think they're going to bring on the punt team here. Yeah.
He's on the hash right now. Do you want more center?
All right, the Eagles are setting up to punt the ball on 4th down.
This looks like a good kick.
Muffed the kick by the Knights.
Yeah, Cass just, I think maybe the ball got lost in the lights there. It's a bit unlucky, honestly. But, yeah, I mean, you just got to be ready to play. His number is called. But Cass is more of a musician than a football player, I'd say. He's, here he plays a mean guitar. And
He really shreds if you've ever heard him on the guitar. He's new to football.
okay, yeah.
And he's 15.
Wow, young kid, yeah. Well, hopefully he's one to look out for in a few years. Got him over playing safety right now. Oh, I think he might have had a chance at that. I wasn't too sure if the ball was just over his head. Same person.
He's the biggest.
I think that's a joke.
I think that might refer to.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, Burt, big play, makes one miss. He's doing a great job for them tonight. He was able to break a few, just find the lane. Big chunk there, gain of about 25, 30 yards. It was a good play by number 24. That's Jaden Vera, providing a bit of spark here. I think they for water break.